Hey yo, what's up? Moji here, and welcome to another Wednesday night review. And today we are back with *SSERAFIM. So, they have just released an MV for one of the B sides of their latest album, and it's entitled Eve, Psyche, and the Bluebeard's Wife. So, very intriguing name, very intriguing title, rather. And I'm pretty sure there's a connection there. My head is already trying to make connections right now, but I'll give the track a watch first, and then we'll talk about the connections of the characters cited in the title afterwards. So let's just get right into it. And once again, here is Eve, Psyche, and the Bluebeard's Wife, official MV by *SSERAFIM. So here we go. We have some roller skaters. I can never do that, handle those types of roller skates. I always prefer the rollerblades. Ooh. Oh, that looks intimidating. The swag. I like it already. Okay, we have Yunjin in the center. Oh, oh, oh. It just hits you right away. Okay. Oh. Very evocative already. Okay. Really interesting structure here. Oh. Okay, I get it now. The arrow. Yeah. The arrows for Psyche, the apples for Eve, the door for Bluebeard's wife. Ooh. So is this like supposed to be a dance track? Very groovy beats. Wait, I think I recognize that painting. Why does she have her arm up like that? Ooh. The choreography just draws your eyes to it. It's very bouncy, very dynamic. Ooh, oh wow, that's so fun to watch. That part was cool. Ooh. Ah, it says... Okay. The track just really sweeps you along. It's kind of hard for me to keep up with the commentary. So it's I won't hide myself. Oh, that's what they're doing, like hide and seek or something like that. And then
*SSERAFIM.
What's that? The pinky promise? Okay. Can I just view that painting a little bit. I really think I know this painting. Is that Michael? Oh wait! I see the woman here. That's Adam and Eve. Okay, I know this painting. From my art appreciation class back in college. Who knew that would come in handy? Uh, so that was, I can't remember the exact title. Sort of something like Adam and Eve being cast out of the Garden of Eden. Yeah. What is the name of the painting though? Like Expulsion from the Garden of Eden or something, or Expulsion of Adam and Eve. I can't exactly remember the title, but I think it's like that. And then over it, it's written like "I won't hide myself." So I believe that's related to the title, Eve, Psyche, and the Bluebeard's wife. So the lyric that actually gave me the main clue to decipher what they're kind of pushing for in terms of message in this song would be the what was the line? Something forbidden. I wish for what's forbidden. Yeah, there we go. So I wish for what's forbidden. Basically, it represents the stories of these three characters. So Eve, who was wishing for the forbidden fruit, like she was, wondering in the first place, what would it be like to eat it? Then Psyche, I believe from what I remember, is that since initially Cupid was just visiting her in the middle of the night, so that she cannot see her face, see his face. So Psyche was wishing for like a forbidden look at who her mystery midnight lover was. And so, like, I believe the story goes is that she lit a candle and saw Cupid, saw who Cupid really was. But because she saw Cupid, Cupid had to leave and never return. And so, like, that became like part two of the story with Psyche doing all these trials just to get to Cupid. But yeah, a forbidden look at Cupid's face. And then, of course, Bluebeard's wife is the forbidden door behind which we would find the chopped up bodies of Bluebeard's previous wives, from what I remember. Yeah, but each in their own way, they wish for what's forbidden. But I think in this song, they're spinning it through something that would eventually become positive. That's why they have the message that is that's saying, "I won't hide myself." So, like for Eve, the sin of Eve eating the forbidden fruit eventually actually led to the rise of humanism and humans having to seek out knowledge for themselves. I mean, it went against what the Lord commanded them, but it still ended up being part of the. Okay, I don't know how to finish that sentence, but it still ended up with humanity turning into something new, into those who seek knowledge for themselves about good and evil. So yeah, again, simplest way to put it, Eve's thing was led to the rise of humanism. Somehow, don't quote me on that. For Psyche, it was more of a change in the relationship. So she probably couldn't bear being just a mystery midnight lover like for an indefinite period of time. And so she caused something that would change the relationship between her and Cupid. It ended up with a bit of heartbreak for both of them initially, but Psyche then goes all through all these trials afterwards, and eventually she gets united with Cupid, and we have a happy ending, right? Then with Bluebeard's wife, it is a terrible, terrible thing to open that locked door in Bluebeard's castle, but what it led to was like the uncovering of the truth about Bluebeard and the eventual, you know, uh, vanquishing of Bluebeard, because I can't remember exactly what happened in that story, but I think Bluebeard's wife like called for help or something like that, or called for like, I can't remember if it's like just help in general or if it's like her brothers who were like dragoons, and then basically they came and rescued her from Bluebeard, killing Bluebeard in the process. So each of these women in their own way like caused what you would call heartache with their actions initially, but then it would lead to something, to a change that that would probably like make them progress further in their lives. Let's put it that way. So yeah. So meaning wise, I think most of the message and the lore is in just these sparse verses and the title of the MV. The rest of the lyrics though are more of like just plays on words, enhancement of the message, but I don't think we can find much that is new there. However, one thing to say is that the music is very, very driving. It hooks you in, it draws you in, and like it's very active, upbeat, and it's very easy to get lost in it. So it's one of those fast-paced, I think, dance tracks, and the choreography as well in the that we can see in the MV looks really, really cool, really, really groovy. Especially the part where they were doing the like Kazuha was doing these poses while stepping to the left, and then basically the members are folding in one by one behind her. That was really, really awesome to see. So yeah, very striking MV, very evocative MV, very strong message, and that goes with the energy that's emanating from this music video. So yeah, very catchy song. I really like it, and I really appreciate the vibes and the energy that it's giving off as well. So I think that's it for the Seraphim's Eve, Psyche, and the Bluebeard's wife official MV. Sorry if I maybe rambled on a bit too much there, but it's just like I like going back over these old stories. Like I've studied the Bible, I've studied mythology, I've read like I don't know how to classify Bluebeard's wife, but these old European folk tales or fairy tales. So being able to make connections like this and recognizing the painting earlier is just really exciting for me. So yeah, let's wrap it up there. This was a solid MV and a very catchy B-side from their latest album. So props to 르세라핌, and hopefully we get to check out more of their stuff in the near future. In the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, feel free to check out my Patreon, where I also post reactions to longer form content, more casual content, most of which is available for free. You'll probably see the titles pop up here on the side. There's just some bonus perks set aside for those who are kind enough to subscribe, such as reactions to K-drama and anime, which you can actually check out right now. There's a 7-day free trial for tier 1 in order to access my K-drama and anime reactions. So you can check that out for free for 7 days. And then tier 2 and up have early access to recordings of my reaction videos, and tier 3 and up are guaranteed. Basically guaranteed. There's just a few of them right now, so they're basically guaranteed to for me to do reactions to their recommendations. But don't get too fussed about all that. Like I said, most of the stuff on my Patreon is available for free, so don't be afraid to check it out. The link to my Patreon is in the description down below, as well as a link to a spreadsheet which you might find easier to navigate and access the free content on my Patreon with. So check that out as well. The link is in the description down below too. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me on this cool and groovy journey with 르세라핌. Until next time, have a great day everyone, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.